Hey fellas, it's Lewis. I have another tutorial video for Warframe, and this time I will cover the Dragon Vaults, also known as the Orokin Vaults, located in the Orokin Derelict. I've actually wanted to do this video for a while. It's been a plan on my list, but I simply had neither the time nor the motivation, to be honest, to record any gameplay footage or write the script. But I have been getting lots of motivational boosts lately, along with support from some friends to always continue forward and strive toward all my goals and all that. Anyways, as I said, I will explain the process of locating and opening these Orokin Vault doors, which is referred to as a Vault Run. I'm not sure why they are called as such, but I digress. The purpose of Vault Runs is to find very special, very powerful, very rare, and very valuable mods known as corrupted mods. These mods provide a much stronger enhancement than most regular mods, in exchange for a relatively major debuff in another aspect. Side note, I will not be giving any suggestions on Warframe or operator setups to take to the Vault Run. It's not that I don't want to, but I don't really experiment with different Warframe setups much, so I wouldn't know the best setup for the situation. I main Oberon 95% of the time with a huge emphasis on my renewal ability. So the one and only tip I can give from experience is to take something with major healing power, and perhaps something to counteract the debuff of your dragon key, which I will explain later. Now to begin, you must first be in a clan to craft the dragon keys required. For the only way to create the keys at the time of this video is to obtain the blueprints from the Orokin lab within the clan dojo and craft them in your foundry. It's really simple to join a clan, though some clans may not be too happy inviting players just for the simple purpose of obtaining the blueprints. It's advised to either 1. Find friends who already have the keys and simply help them look for the vault door. 2. Let the clan recruiter know that you only intend to obtain the vault key, and then let them decide whether they will invite you or not. Or 3. Choose to stick with the clan and be a full-fledged member, having unlimited access to the blueprints. Though this may not matter since the blueprints have unlimited use and you only need to obtain one of each. Of course, if you are already in a clan, you don't have to worry about any of this. Next, once you have access to the clan dojo, head to the Orokin lab if it's already constructed. There you will be able to research the dragon keys if they are not researched already. If they are researched, you can take a copy of each dragon key blueprint. Again, the blueprints are reusable, so you only need one of each. There will be 4 different dragon keys: a bleeding key, a decaying key, an extinguished key, and a hobbled key. They each have a certain effect on the Warframe and operator when equipped, but again I will explain later. Take the blueprint copies, return to your landing craft, and head to your foundry. Search dragon in your search bar, and the blueprints should appear very quickly since it's a unique name. Each key requires 500 credits, 250 ferrite, and 10 void traces to manufacture, but they are relatively easy resources to gather. Each will take a minute to complete, so please don't waste platinum on it. Please don't. You can wait. You can wait. After a minute, you can collect the keys and then equip them through your arsenal under the gear tab. You will also need to create an Orokin Derelict key, which can be found in the market under the Components tab, and the key required simply depends on the type of mission you choose to complete. As far as I know, the door will appear 100% of the time within the Exterminate, Capture, and Survival missions of the Orokin Derelict, but they will never spawn in the Defense mission. Personally, I always run the Capture mission. Once I find the enemy and capture it, I have the remainder of the mission to look for the door with no other task to complete, and I can choose to extract any time. Regardless of the mission you choose, the search for the door would progress similarly. Now, each key, once equipped as a gear item, will apply a debuff to both your Warframe and your operator. The Dragon Key will apply a negative 75% health debuff. The Decaying Key will apply a negative 75% shield debuff. The Extinguished Key will apply a negative 75% damage debuff. And the Hobbled Key will apply a negative 50% speed debuff. Although all keys can be equipped at once, and soloing a vault run is definitely possible, I actually do this a lot myself actually. If this is your first time opening vault doors, it is highly recommended to find a full squad of 4 and have each squad member carry a different key. If all keys are equipped to one player, the debuffs will stack and make the mission very difficult. But with the burden of the key split across the squad members, the search for the door becomes much easier. However, the method of carrying the keys doesn't matter in the end. What does matter is that all keys are present once locating the vault door. I will explain the reason later. Once you have your keys equipped, head to the star chart, go to the Orokin Derelict section, and choose one of the missions as described earlier, given you have the key to start it. As you may already know, only one person in the squad needs the key to start the mission, and the key won't be removed from your inventory until you actually complete the mission. If you feel like you can't find the door no matter how hard you look, although as stated earlier it will spawn 100% of the time, you can leave the mission and start over without using up your mission key. Now, on to the mission. Arriving into the derelict, you will want to start looking at every single door possible, with every hallway possible, every corridor possible, every floor possible, and even every hole in the wall possible. The vault door will never spawn in the same location. Its spawn is completely random and unpredictable. Only by sheer searching will it be found. You will want to look for these doors, or at least where these doors are generally located, for one of those doors will actually be replaced by the vault door. There are many corridors, hallways, and turns to take, so one must be patient and diligent to find the door. It will take time, but it's worth it. This is the door you're looking for. Again, this will spawn in a random spot without any hints as to where it may be, just as you see here. This was actually the last spot I expected to find it in this instance, which goes to show you how unpredictable the spawn location is. This door will require one of the 4 dragon keys equipped, which is determined completely at random, and which is why all keys are required to be present in the mission, regardless of carrying method. It wouldn't be practical to bring only one key when it's uncertain if the door will accept it. Anyways, once the door is found, the person who finds it must walk up to it to see which key is needed, which will be shown as a prompt. The person with the required key must then go to the door and open it. Fortunately, only that player's key will be removed from their inventory, and if, for whatever reason, there's a decision to not open the door, the key will not be removed, allowing it to be used another time. Once the key is used and the door is opened, you will find inside a couple of containers with regular loot and an artifact in the middle of the room. Only one person needs to collect the artifact. The reward will be distributed equally amongst every player at extraction. Once the artifact is obtained, everyone may now extract from the mission to complete it, or complete the main objective, if not done so already. It should also be noted that upon obtaining the artifact, the player that obtains it will be afflicted with another random debuff pertaining to any random key, and the debuff will stack, even if the player has already had the same debuff previously. Also, any further enemies that appear beyond this point will be of the corrupted faction. At extraction, the artifact will transform into one of the many corrupted mods available. You will earn a rare gold mod. I will provide a link in the video description to the Warframe Wiki listing all of the current corrupted mods available. Other than that, congratulations! You have successfully located a vault door, obtained a corrupted mod, and completed your first vault run. Now that you have, hopefully, a corrupted mod that can benefit you substantially, you can do these as many times as you want to gather other corrupted mods that may be of great use, or gather copies of the same mod to rank up and sell them for a good amount of platinum. Assuming the corrupted mods obtained are actually worth it. Not all corrupted mods are great, some of them are actually really terrible. I would list out which ones are not too useful, but I believe it all depends on the unique playstyle of the player. A mod that's terrible for me may be essential for someone else. But I do know that all of the corrupted mods that can be installed onto the Warframe are very valuable once fully ranked, such as Blind Rage and Fleeting Expertise, just to name a few. Regardless, in the end, when you finally locate that elusive vault door and obtain a rare powerful corrupted mod to beef out your setup or to rank up and sell for some platinum, the experience alone is extremely fun and extremely rewarding, which is why I myself love doing them. This is the end of the tutorial. I want to thank my two squad members, AgentA16 and Hellish, for accompanying me in this particular vault run. Although I could have completed the run myself, as always, I really did appreciate their help in searching for the door, dealing with the capture target, and just choosing to spend time with me and have fun. What matters in the end is that everyone enjoys themselves and receives a great sense of satisfaction at obtaining an awesome reward together as a squad. In the end, we were all happy. Well, kind of. This mod was pretty garbage, and Hellish agrees. Thank you so much for watching. I will possibly do more Warframe tutorials in the future, and if there's something you would want me to cover and explain, let me know and I'll do my best to help out those in need. See you all soon.